eyenquiries provides you with a registration form that you can send to parents. As the form is linked to the system, it's easy to keep track of whom the forms have been sent to, which forms have been submitted, and whom you're still waiting for. Sending a registration form is as simple as clicking this icon on the inquiry profile. But if you want to view the registration form yourself, you have to find the URL. Go to System Settings. If you scroll down on the Branch/Nursery tab, you'll find the URL for the form in the Inquiry and Registration Form Details section. Copy and paste the URL in your search bar to view it. This is useful for you to see how your changes have been applied. So you can ensure the content of the registration form fits the needs of your settings, we also allow you to customize it. To do this, you can either go to Global Settings or System Settings. Then click eyenquiries and go to the Registration/Child Profile Form Setup tab. The Global Registration Form is the default registration form used across all branches, while the System Registration Form is the form used by just one nursery branch. If you choose not to edit the System Registration Form, it'll just use the global configuration. Each of these tabs represents one of the sections on the registration form, with a list of fields that can appear in each section. Using these options, you can toggle which fields you want to be mandatory, optional, or hidden from the form entirely. If you're customizing the form in System Settings, this column will show you whether the field options are the same as the default registration form in Global Settings. If not, you have the option of resetting it back to the default by using this button. All changes are saved automatically. The Agreement and Policies tab affects this section of the form. Edit the text box to ensure that parents know what they are agreeing to by submitting the form. Unlike the first three tabs, this doesn't save automatically, so make sure to click Save after you've made changes. In this tab, you can change the terms and conditions. You can find these on the form by clicking this link, which will bring up a pop-up with the relevant terms. Once you've made changes, click Save. The booking pattern refers to the text that appears in this section. You won't be able to see this section unless you've enabled preferred sessions for the registration form. You can do this by going to System Settings, Session Types. Click on the pencil icon to edit the sessions you want to be selectable as a preferred session on the form. Click on this field and select either Registration Form or Inquiry and Registration Form, then click Save. To edit the Permissions and Illnesses and Immunizations sections, you have to go to Global Settings, eyenquiries, then click on the Child Profile tab. Clicking on Permissions will take you to this screen, which shows you the permissions that currently appear on the form. These are things that parents can permit or forbid a nursery to do in relation to their child, such as putting pictures of them on their website, applying sunscreen, and so on. The Name column refers to the category of permissions, while this column shows the permissions themselves, separated by commas. To add a new permissions category, click on the plus icon in the top right. Type in a name for the category, then click Save. When the category is created, click on the pencil icon to add permissions. Click on the plus icon in the Permissions section and type in a description of it. When you're done, click Save. The Illnesses and Immunizations section of the form lets parents indicate which illnesses and immunities their child has. To add one, click on the plus icon in the top right and type in the name. In this menu, you can select whether this is an illness, an immunization, or both. Choosing both just means that options can be toggled for each type, so you don't have to create separate fields for chickenpox and chickenpox immunity, for instance. Click Save when you're done. Once you've edited all the fields as necessary, refresh the registration form to make sure everything is to your satisfaction. Once it is, you can start sharing it with parents. If you want more information on other features of eyenquiries, check out more videos and articles on the Help Center.